Anyone who's been around for a while surely remembers that feeling when you got home from school, logged into RuneScape, and randomly found the Easter Bunny standing south of Falador. You talked to him, and then you suddenly had to help him get his chocolate egg factory back up and running. And once you were finished, you would get a cool holiday-themed cosmetic. This didn't just happen during Easter, Halloween and Christmas also joined in with the fun, with the Reaper and Santa, or sometimes anti-Santa, showing up somewhere in the world to spread some spooky or cheerful holiday joy. These events created some of my most iconic childhood RuneScape memories, like the hopium that the new untradeable items would one day become tradable and have become rich, just like the people who did get their original Easter eggs, Halloween masks and party hats. Telling all my friends to make multiple accounts and grind the event out because they eventually will make them tradable. I'm still waiting, Jagex. Chop chop, you're making me look like a bit of a fool here. Don't worry, my friends called me a fool for thinking this in the first place back in the day, and I didn't actually make new accounts. Sadly, over the years, these events devolved from cute holiday-themed quests to Grindfest for cosmetics through a token earning system for a stacked reward shop, built into event hubs on top of Jagex adding another avenue to sell even more microtransactions with holiday-themed cosmetics in Treasure Hunter, and even offering double token boosters to allow you to speed up the grind to unlock all the cosmetics. Yes, the grind, for a fucking holiday event. Thankfully, with the removal of Treasure Hunter, the MTX aspect of these events are gone and the token boosters are nowhere to be seen either. The latter is because this year, as an addition to the road to restoration, Jagex made it so that the grind is a lot shorter for these holiday items, and if you had unlocked all the previous years once before, you didn't even have to grind at all for the 2026 unlock, as you would be rewarded enough tokens by completing this year's quest to buy 2026's reward, and I gotta be honest here, it's actually a super awesome looking pet. Whilst this is an absolutely fantastic step in the right direction and something we will most likely be seeing applied to the Halloween and Christmas events in some shape or form as well, I still feel like something more has to change because not all issues have been resolved. So in this video, I want to answer one simple question. What does the ideal holiday event look like? In my opinion, of course, but what is yours? Leave it down below, like the video to help me out, and subscribe. If you are new, we are still trying to get to 15k subscribers by the end of the year. Enough yapping, my name is Chevalric. Let's talk about the major holiday events in RuneScape. 2 years ago, I decided to lock in and grind to unlock all the rewards from the Easter event reward shop. I bought the boosters to get double tokens, AFK'd at the most efficient location back then, and unlocked all the 60 or so items at the time. Guess how long it took me? 10? Maybe 20 hours? Nope. It took me nearly 40 hours to complete this. 40 hours to complete a holiday event. Sure, do I care for all the cosmetics? No. Over the years, I may have used a few of them at most, but I'm a RuneScape player, man. I like to complete things, and sure, the following year I only had to spend an hour or so there at most to get the new rewards, but spending 40 hours there is just ridiculous, man. And all of this also kind of ties into an argument I've seen Jagex give over the years on various social platforms. The events are not designed for you to grind everything out. You hop in, buy what you want, and get out of there. Yeah, that's not how artisan brains work, Daddy Jagex, and you damn well know it. Otherwise, you wouldn't have sold those double token boosters in your store every single year to speed up the grind. Don't get it twisted though, I'm not blaming any of the JMods saying this on socials in the past. They probably knew it kind of sucked, but couldn't publicly say it, and they just tried to make the best out of a bad situation. But this Grindfest hub idea always gave me such a distaste for these events, and especially in the years where we were not getting much content, and Jagex treated holiday events like an actual full-on content update. An aesthetically pleasing looking hub where you can grind tokens for cosmetic unlocks, not giving you great XP, but it's fully AFK. Oh, wait, hold up. You want a daily egg hunt? Maybe a weekly one on top of it as well, for some more rewards, or how about a maze you can complete over and over again for Halloween that gives you a rare chance for a super cool pet override that's really expensive. Actually, it's worth hundreds of millions of GP. Wait. How about gathering daily nice points through Santa letters for a rare chance to earn a black party hat worth more than 15 billion GP? Christmas wrapping paper, also a great idea, obtained through general gameplay and Treasure Hunter back then, that you could hand in to get XP lamps and stars galore. This all on top of the Grindfest skilling hubs and the quest. Thankfully, the quest actually did always capture the holiday spirit, just like they did back in the day. But the last few years, Jagex did try really hard to get you to go and stay at the hub and have you interact with the events through its duration as much as possible by trying to offer you worthwhile rewards like the cosmetics, experience lamps and bonus stars, clue caskets through the daily egg hunt, and of course the uniques worth hundreds and hundreds of millions of gold. Copy paste this every year, add a new quest, add a few new cosmetics and a new activity to grind in the hub, and Bob's your uncle. You got a solid update. No, Jagex, we didn't want this. We just wanted a cute holiday event. We wanted actual content on top of that to sink our teeth in that was available forever and not just for a couple of weeks. Like I mentioned earlier, this year they changed how these events kind of function. They are less grindy due to a reduction in prices. Within the reward store, you earn tokens a lot faster, and not just by interacting with the hub skilling nodes, but throughout you playing RuneScape. And that is great. From what I've been seeing online, it takes less than 10 hours now to buy out the entire store from scratch, and that's a fantastic improvement. But are these hubs really what capture the holiday spirit, like the quests do, or do some things need to change? No matter where you're from or what holidays you celebrate, one thing most of them have in common is that you share it with others, which is a feeling a couple of the hub era events actually did manage to introduce with some of their new activities. Whilst I don't like how you had to earn nice points every single day, regardless of it taking less than a few minutes, I did really enjoy logging in every Sunday when you were able to claim the rewards, standing in front of Santa's house, everyone running in to see if they got the black party hat, and being disappointed that they only got the guaranteed untradeable cosmetic rewards. Or the weekly egg hunt, where everyone gathered together to figure out where these were hidden throughout Gielinor and having to work together to open the big golden egg at the end. To me, these were new additions that captured the holiday spirit, maybe even better than the original quest did. Don't get me wrong, I absolutely loved doing the quests, especially back in the day, running around with everyone trying to figure out what to do and messaging my IRL friends on RuneScape to ask if they knew the next step because there weren't any good Dutch guides up yet on Lunagang. If you know, you know. Regarding the modern day quests, they always had and have a holiday themed story going on, just like back in the day. Oh no, the major cities don't have their Christmas lights up yet and you need to help them sort it out. They're goofy and lighthearted with puns, jokes and references to actual updates, like how this year's Easter event mentioned Havenite, which is a great way to try and get people to check it out. They capture the holiday spirit by the stories that they tell. What holiday feeling does sitting at a machine in the chocolate factory for 10 hours give you, or constantly running through the Halloween maze in the hopes you get the pet overrides? Sure, they're themed around the holiday, but does it really bring you the holiday spirit? To me, these events should be really cool side quests you do when you feel like it. It's Christmas time, so let's see what's up with Santa, or see what's going wrong in the chocolate factory during Easter. Stopping in for 10 to 50 minutes and then going about my day, well, you can technically still do that. There are a lot of incentives to constantly interact with the hubs, the daily egg hunt, the token stores, the skilling activities, or the boosted rates for your first few completions of the Halloween maze. The hubs also violate something Jagex has been trying to get across since the removal of Treasure Hunter, making the game feel grounded with a clear identity that's unmistakably RuneScape and play because it's fun, not because you have to. What about carrot boat racing screams RuneScape to you, or grinding out a random maze over and over and over again for a pet? In an instance, by the way, meaning that it's not even part of the overworld. This doesn't just go for the maze, but for all these events. They take place in custom created areas that only exist during these events. Well, sure, back in the day the quest took place in specific areas too, that were only available during these holiday events. They weren't designed to the size and likes of an area expansion with various skilling nodes and activities to do within them like these hubs are. And yes, I know we get the same hub every single year, but they had to be designed at some point, and that design could have gone into an actual area expansion that is in the game, especially if you combine all three hubs together. That is pretty much the size of Havenite. Or what about a statement regarding dailies and playing whenever you want to play? The daily egg hunt, the boosted rates for the first few maze completions, or the daily gathering of Christmas letters. With the latter, if you skipped the day, you had to grind out tokens to buy the missed letters to get the highest odds of getting a black party hat. This doesn't really give you that feeling of playing whenever you want now, does it? We don't know how these dailies and raids will be solved yet regarding the Halloween and Christmas event, but if the Easter one is any indication, we will probably see increased pet rates for the maze, possibly the daily buff removed and the letters to Santa returning, but with a cheaper buy option when missing one. So with all that being said, what would be my solution? To me, it's quite simple. Remove the hubs. Keep the yearly quest and redistribute the rewards the way old school RuneScape does. When you complete the quest, you get all the rewards unlocked from the previous and current years. The only problem here in RuneScape is that a lot of them go straight to the customization window, so it would be hard to track what exactly you got. But surely a solution to that can be found. Make everything into physical items that fill up your inventory and can be destroyed to go to Diango. Will that be tedious the first time? Absolutely, but it would at least give you an idea of what you actually unlocked. Or turn them into holiday-themed packages, an Easter egg, a pumpkin, or a Christmas present, one for each year of cosmetics. When you click on it, you will see all the rewards inside with a preview, so you know what's up, and you can then click confirm to move them to your customization menu where relevant. Yet, whilst living in the past is great, I also think we should look at what's good about the new additions. Whilst I don't like the daily egg hunt, the weekly one is absolutely top tier. The same goes with Santa's house. Just allow people to go there once a week without having to collect daily letters for the highest odds, and try to find a way to do something similar with Halloween, because the current candy handing thing isn't it, in my opinion, as it's just the same thing as Santa's house, just less cool because you stand at a stage because you helped some clans that only exist within that instance, but also kind of outside. It's just a mess, bro. Like, let's be honest, no one really cares about it. It's just we want the expensive pet that you can get from it. Maybe instead of standing at a silly stage, you can go trick-or-treating to random NPCs once a week with everyone else to get something awesome like that cool pet override. This will make it so you go back to the cute 10-minute quests that give you some cool cosmetics, but also adds that holiday feeling of being together with the community through events like the Egg Hunt and Santa's present. So, what do you think? Let me know down below, leave a like on the video, subscribe if you're new. Thank you for watching, my name's Chevalric, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Goodbye.